Going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SheepStaysLeepTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, man. Salute to the masculine mercenaries. One love to the madam mercenaries. And we back here on SheepStaysLeepTV with another video. In this video, I'm going to speak on how I'm going to call this video the Dame Dash effect. The Dame Dash effect. Now, at the end of this video, I will be playing a clip. It's a nice lengthy clip of Joe Budden going at Charlemagne the God. And as y'all know, him and Charlemagne, they were cool. They were like best friends damn near. Charlemagne said that Joe Budden was one of his best friends. And now they're beefing. And I wouldn't say beefing. I would just say a difference in opinion or how they see things or how they go about things. And I'm pretty sure that's the norm because, you know, Joe, he has a very peculiar way of seeing things. And a lot of people can't accept Joe for who he is. And it's similar to Dame Dash. This is why I'm calling this video the Dame Dash effect, because what guys like Joe Budden is doing is he's fighting for the next generations of young black men who want to be entrepreneurs and who want to own what they do. Who don't want to sell to the lowest bidder. Who want to actually do business on a high level. And be compensated for it, and not be backdoored, not be railroaded, none of that. So what Joe is actually doing is he's fighting for his people. He's a freedom fighter. And as y'all know, I'm gonna say that interview was maybe 3 or 4 years ago when Dame came on the Breakfast Club. Man, he turned the whole world out with that Breakfast Club interview. That is a legendary interview. And he ruffled a lot of people's feathers, especially guys like Charlemagne. You know, but now, as you can see, due to COVID, especially due to COVID, a lot of men are ready to boss up. It's time to boss up, man. It's time to own what you do. It's time to really do for self. You know, it's time to stop being a corporate slave. It's time for you to start owning yourself. And the first thing it starts with is owning what you do, owning your name. And not compromising based on your ownership. See, Charlemagne, he don't want to own nothing. Charlemagne wants to get paid for his time and his skills. That's all he wants. He doesn't care if this company, that company, that company, and that company is using him for his skills and his labor. And he's willing to take what he think is a good amount of money. But if you understand the business and you understand how checks are cut, which Joe understands this, he knows that Charlemagne is getting pennies. He's getting crumbs. He's getting crumbs. Stephen A. Smith got paid $10 million a year. But look how much money he's generating. You see, these corporations are probably not even paying our black men not even 10% of what they're accumulating for them. And this is the same argument Dame posed. This is the same fight that Dame has been fighting in the music business for years. This is what he was fighting for. Now you got guys like Joe Budden out here fighting the same fight. You got guys like Tory Lanez. If y'all go and listen to Tory Lanez's new album, Daystar, go and check that out. Good album. But if you listen to what he's speaking about, he is suffering from the Dame Dash effect. He wants to own who he is. He wants to own his intellectual property. He doesn't want to be a corporate slave. You see? This is the Dame Dash effect, where you got these young guys, man, who have been infected with Dame Dash's message. And they understand now that it's all about ownership. It's not about taking a record deal. It's about you actually getting your money on the back end and not getting all your money up front. It's about playing the long game, not the short game. This is what Dame was fighting for. Now, like y'all gonna see in this clip coming up, this is Joe Budden's fight. This is Joe Budden's fight. This is what he's fighting for. So y'all take a look at this clip. Leave your comments in the comments section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Before I go, my brothers, let's all get infected with the Dame Dash effect. It's time for us to boss up. Boss up, man. Shout out to AM on that. Shout out to Boss Talk Radio. It's time to boss up, man. Let's all get inundated with the Dame Dash effect. Own what you do. Own what you say. Own your name. Like Jay said, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man.
Charlemagne, let me help you. I know that you have this healthy obsession with me. I know that you think we are competing. You might also think that we're fighting the same fight. You would be sadly mistaken in all three of those. This goes back to the Breakfast Club interview with Dame Dash. And he tried to tell y'all, but it went how it went when you're trying to explain something to people who just cannot imagine that.
Yeah.
Charlemagne, you're not going to get it because I own this. My most valuable, my most powerful, my most accomplished asset, I own it. Ownership. You see all these black people running around preaching ownership, ownership, ownership. There's a reason for it. You, my friend, work for iHeart and have for 10 years. I came in here one day and said, yo, Stephen A. Smith got $10 million a year. I see him on everything. He's doing the finals, Sports Center. He's interviewing athletes. He's fucking talking to Max. He's talking to this person. He's got a radio show. He's doing everything in the world. 10 million? Well, yeah, when you don't own some shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We got that part. But let's zero in on what it means. Charlemagne, you broke an entire radio station. #1, Morning Drive, 10 years in a row. I asked him when I spoke to him, do you think you're paid properly for the work that you've done? How much y'all make up there? You ain't got to answer it. You don't have to answer it. I know, y'all know, go to sleep and think about it. But 10 years at #1, breaking a radio station, breaking a network, because it's iHeart.
Right.
They also have a podcast division. See, Charlamagne, for me, Joe would never do that because it signifies conflict of interest. Whoa, the radio has a podcast department. No, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I only thought the Spotify shit would make sense because they were fighting with the labels. Let's get them some money and see what they do with it. We synced it. Now we know. And I'm coming back to tell people, like we've done historically. This has always been who we have been. I see people saying, there go Joe burning a bridge again. There's oppression on the bridge. Years ago, I was like, yo, why Cap want to be in the NFL if the NFL is wild? They would have to make changes first. And that's what he ain't in. He ain't trying to be in. He's still trying to affect change on the outside. I cannot have somebody with a voice as powerful as you just be misinformed on shit. 10 years, y'all #1. How are you paid? I'm listening to your fucking ads. We're not having the same fight behind the scenes. It looks the same, but it's not the same. Don't be fooled by the cross streets. I'm walking this way. You started your YouTube page in 2019 of August. I'm behind the scenes saying no. You cannot insert SAI into 400 episodes of back catalog. You cannot ruin user experience this way. Know why? Because it's fucking mine. And since you don't understand that, Charlamagne, let me paint a different example for you. Let me come to your house every day and paint over 400 of your favorite sneakers. A different paint every day. Would you let me? You? No, of course you wouldn't let me fucking do that. It's silliness. I'm on the phone with Charlamagne listening to my brother fight for oppression. It don't make sense. And he don't even see it still. It bothers me when I have to waste time to turn around and explain some shit to somebody that's bright. But fine, let's do it. Charlamagne, they ushered your ass right out of the HBO doors. Why? According to you, for something you didn't do. That's oppression. That's what happens when you don't have your own. We're not fighting the same fight at all. Your MTV2 show, where is it? It's gone. Know why it's gone? Because white people said it should be gone. White people didn't see the value in your amazing show, Charlamagne, that you were pulling creators up from Twitter, giving them a look, letting them eat.
It was a good show.
It don't matter if it's good, Rory.
Oh no, I know
if we don't have the power to keep it here.
I know the point, the exact point you're making.
Am I off?
No, not at all.
Get your own.
100%.
You can't, and that's why a lot of you, listen, it's a lot of these racist niggas that play both sides. They know the values with the blacks, but they won't share with us. They're getting cool with the racists behind the scenes. It's a lot of us that say we want to emulate the Hoves and the Puffs and is that Byron Allen?
Yeah.
The Byron Allens. Mm-hmm. It's a million names I could pull out right now. But the Master P's, the Kanye's, all of the people that had to change status quo to come back and show us how to do it. But they have to speak in codes just like they fucking had to do in the slave days. I watched the Yusef Hawkins doc the other day. Came in here and talked about it. Know what it instantly brought me to? When Chubb Rock put out Treat 'Em Right, I was dancing my ass off. Never forget Yusef Hawkins, and when you walk in, you don't just stutter. Black on black, remember that. It's simple. I was a kid.
Right.
My brother, who I did not know was coming to talk to me. Public Enemy, Fight the Power, Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, Sam Cooke, A Change Gonna Come. This is not new. Every decade is us speaking through our mediums, alerting our people as to what is going on. I cannot have someone as powerful as you be as ignorant as you fucking sound. You too important. Your voice too loud. Imagine if it was another nigga moving like me and you doing that over at iHeart. Imagine what happens. Shout out to everybody choosing to do it whatever way they see best fit. I'm not angry at you. My issue comes when you use your very powerful voice to shit on something that you just will never understand. Like Dame sat there and said to you, yo, if you're not funding your shit, we're not having the same talk. I'm funding this.
Right.
Charlemagne, you've been #1 10 years at iHeart, fucking mass media conglomerate, and you're just talking your network, but you're not paying for nothing. So what splits are you about to get? That's what Spotify said to me, Charlemagne. They said, hey, we want to participate in something that we're not building. And I said, no. I've never asked for anything. I've never asked for anything. There's been no negotiation because there's nothing to negotiate. I'm looking at how you treat people. What is there to discuss? I came here for information. This entire time you've been giving me information. You approached me 8 months into the joint. Hey, here's a new deal I want to fuck you in. We said no. They come back in December. They mad about it, no bonus, cool. The bonus is written in the contract. It's written there. Hey, if you hit this, you get this.